Hello, my name is April Mason, and you've just touched down to your answer. Thanks for coming by What's in Your Hand. I bet you're wondering, what is what's in your hand? Where did that come from? What's in your hand stems from Exodus 4 and 2, where God asked Moses, what's in your hand? And I'm sure, like a lot of us, like Moses did, we answer probably in a nonchalant manner. I can kind of hear Moses saying, "What? I got a rod. What do you mean? What's in my hand? It's just a stick. It's just a rod." But what he didn't understand is what power what was in his hand carried. All of the power. That rod went on to do some amazing, amazing things. My question to you again is, what's in your hand? We're all running around trying to find how to do this. Money is funny, as they used to say back in the old times. Money is funny and change is strange. Does it seem like right around the holiday times you always seem to get broke? Or what about when, for my single parents, or maybe you might not be a single parent, but a parent with children, parents with children, and it seems like around school shopping time, your money gets funny, and how you start struggling and things aren't doing the way and acting the way that you need them to act. You're losing jobs. They say that we're in this recession. I choose not to participate in the recession. That's all up to you. But you're wondering why you continue to go through the same perpetual cycle year after year after year. But you have these great ideas. You can see it. You can feel it. You have all of these things, but you just don't really understand exactly how to identify what's in your hand. God has given each and every one of us giftings and ability that He gave us to use to sustain ourselves. He wants us to live a prosperous life, not necessarily just money, but we all know that it takes finances in order to live. So you want to be prosperous in every area of your life. What's in your hand home study kit is a DVD, a manual, and a CD that will propel and catapult you into finding out what's in your hand. Let me give you a little bit about my story. 23 years old, I had 3 kids, didn't have a formal education like some may think I should have had. I've dealt with so much brokenness in my life that it was just like, well, I guess all I'm designed to do is work for somebody else. But I always knew there was something down on the inside of me that I was purposed to do. I just could not identify it. I would try to do all of these different things, and it felt like I was fighting against the grain, yet not understanding I was fighting against my natural abilities. So it wasn't until I got fed up and lost my job, and I took $50 from a welfare check and started a give back in business from home and turned that into $60,000. Well, for some, you're like, oh, 60 grand isn't a lot. Well, for me, a welfare mom, it was realistic, and it was a lot more than I had ever made. From there, I took that and I opened up a gift basket store, and then the story goes on from there, how we built the empire. It was straight up to the top of the mountain from there. But if I had not identified, and then not just identified, but took that leap of faith and invested in myself, yeah, I could have took $50 and bought the kids some shoes. Because remember, I was a welfare recipient. I was on government assistance. But I decided to change my situation. I got tired of lack. I got tired of living below. I got tired of doing the same old things. But it wasn't until I changed the way that my thinking allowed me to say, you know what? It has to be more than this. I've been on this side of the track. I don't really like it over there. So there has to be something more than just living life, going to work. I have to be purpose for something. I have to be. What's in your hand will help you identify specifically where you should be in your life. The year is almost over, and have you accomplished anything that you set out to do? Many of you said, I want to start that business. Well, why haven't you started it? What's been holding you back from starting that business? Many of you have these awesome, awesome ideas, but you've allowed fear to stop you from stepping out. It's time to take back your victory, to take back your sanity, to take back your peace, and use what's in your hand. We pray and we pray and we pray and we pray and we pray. But sometimes it seems like God doesn't answer our prayer. I'm going to tell you why. because he's already given us the answer, and the answer is in our hand. I think we don't understand how much power that God has given us, the authority that he's given us. Over in Luke 10:19, it says that he's given us power over the serpent and the scorpion, over all the works of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means harm you. So if you know that nothing shall harm you, what are you afraid of? It's time to execute and identify what's in your hand. I'm so excited for you, because before the year is out, you have to get started and use your God-given abilities to create the wealth that you desire for your family. Out of poverty, no more lack, no more brokenness, no more living below. It's time to live above. You are the head and not the tail. But in this time, it's going to require you to make a move. Stop sitting around talking about it. It's time to be about it. What's in your hand will help you and take you to that next level. The CD is a 45-minute CD that gives you some hard-hitting questions to really help you identify what you were purposed to do. The manual gives you step-by-step from marketing to promotion. This is everything you get after you've identified. It asks you those heavy-hitting questions like, what did you want to do as a child? Can you see it? Can you feel it? It gives you the information that you need to really dig deep down within to break the poverty curse and to break the lack over your life. If you've come from a background where all you know is poverty and lack, the time is now to stop. It stops with you. You break the matrix. You become the first millionaire in your family. You become the first successful business owner in your family. You become that first in your family. But it all starts with you finding out what's in your hand. Now, what I'm doing here is giving you an opportunity to soar. If you want to, you got to want to, and you're going to have to want to put in the work. So for the first 1,000 people to order what's in your hand, you get the audio CD, you get the DVD, and the manual. You can get this information that I know will change your life. It's the information that I used to become successful. I'm going to give you this information for only $49.99 plus shipping and handling for the first 1,000 people. This is our pre-launch. We're getting ready to launch this product August 20th. But you can get it now during our pre-launch, the first 1,000 people, for $49.99. After that, it goes up to $99 plus shipping and handling. So take action today. Step out on it. We have over 100,000 people in our database, so I'm sure this offer will go fast. But right now is your time to step into what God has called you to step into, using what God has already given you. You start this business, you start that business, you're here, you're there, you're everywhere, your mind is all in a disarray. It's time to focus, because you have an assignment. You have something that this world needs. You can solve a problem. We're all here designed to solve a problem. You have to identify what problem you are here to solve. Step out of it. 2011, it will be here before you know it. We're already in the month of August. Can you believe it? Seems like 2010 just started. You have to get on it right now. Write the vision, make it plain, and execute. Take your time. Take this time and really ask yourself, do I want to be in the same place this time next year, or even next month? Do I want to be in the same place, or do I want to be on the road to success and living the life that God has designed for me to live? There's no reason why you can't. Most of you that have been following me for a long time, you know my story. I had 3 kids out of wedlock. I dealt with molestation. I dealt with abuse and being abused and being beat up and domestic violence and low self-esteem. But it wasn't until I made the choice to say, I will not be a victim. I'm going to decide how to use what's in my hand so my children won't have to deal with the same lack and poverty that I dealt with. I broke the cycle of poverty. I broke the back of lack in my family by using what's in my hand. So I want to encourage you right now, go into the website and get your kit today before the launch, because after the launch it will go for $199 plus shipping and handling. I encourage you right now to step outside of the box and invest in something that will change your life forever. I'm wishing you the best and the most success. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, when you order, and during the pre-launch, when you order what's in your hand, you get 1 month free membership to our membership site, which is Empowering Me Online. That's a $47 value you get absolutely free for 1 month. And that is a community where we talk about business, where we talk about marketing, we talk about promotions, we talk about business plans, we talk about everything dealing with becoming an entrepreneur, as well as dealing with the inner man as well too. Because if your inner man is not right, it's kind of hard to find out what's in your hand. So we don't just deal with the business side, but we show you how to identify your God-given giftings. And the only way to identify your God-given gifting is dealing with the spirit man as well too. So you get 1 month free to Empowering Me Online, which is a powerful, powerful membership site. So take that step. I'm wishing you the best. I know you're going to do it. I pray blessings over your life. Everything that you touch will be blessed. The ideas, I pray that the creative ideas come to you, but it all starts by identifying what's in your hand. Get your copy today.